What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hillbilly Fab Shop. Today I am working on my 2007 3 diesel. My starter locked up on me one day when I was headed home from work. Got stuck at a gas station, had to have it towed home. So now I'm gonna yank this sucker out of here and get a new one in it. If you ain't never done this before, it's pretty easy spot, easy to get to. These trucks sit pretty high, so they're not too bad to get up under either. I'll try to show as much as I can. Here is the starter. Can't get up in here, see how many bolts I got. These two bottom ones here. And let's see if I can get my hand up in there. What's back here behind it? I don't feel. Yeah, that can't be the only bolts. They're so annoyed. There. Well, let's see how easy these things come loose. Also, doing this in the road in front of my house makes it another challenge. So after 85,000 tries, 3 hours later, I got one of the nuts loose. Now I'm working on this one. I used my my jack bar to put on my socket to give leverage on this second one. It's even tougher to get loose, and the bolts on my starter are 17 millimeter. So I got a bit sidetracked and was doing some early spring cleaning around the house. Also, I'm gonna finish the diesel starter tomorrow. It got dark on me, so we'll get back to it in the morning. But I'm gonna show y'all an update on my garage. It's been a little while since I've showed y'all in here. Looks a little different. I got stuff good and organized so I can get some projects in here and get things fixed, hopefully. Found that little 50cc Suzuki on a junk clean out we do. That's what I do for a living. I own a junk removal company / demolition and property management. Do a little bit of everything, I guess. But this is what she's looking like now. It's coming along pretty good. I'm gonna get another toolbox to put under my workbench. Put me a nice little mini fridge under there eventually. I got my oil cabinet and other things, antifreeze and such. My welding station over here. That's gonna be my welding fabrication area. I'm gonna put a motorcycle lift here. These bikes eventually will chill out in the driveway once I build them a spot to stay out of the rain. But this side's gonna be for working on vehicles. I know probably from camera it don't look really big in here, but it's a 20 by 20. I do need a way bigger shop, but I can't complain with what I got. That's my paint cabinet. We like to play some darts in here and have some garage parties from time to time with some friends and my wife. Getting more tags up here little by little. I'll move a few things around up there. I got another whole row of vintage tags I'm gonna get up there, old dealerships and stuff like that. Figure it'd be pretty cool. Old NASCAR ones too. Yeah. I like the car ones, or the cooler ones. Some of that old 90s deal, I think it's pretty cool. Smoky Mountain. I even got my toolbox nice and organized. I wouldn't say nice, but it's organized. I plan to do more with it later on down the road. My socket drawer. This one's still working on it. Ratchets, extensions. I definitely need more screwdrivers, especially Phillips. I lost a lot through work and stuff. I gotta go through all my wrenches still, deduct all my doubles and triples, and see what I actually have. My wrenches are pretty decently organized in that drawer. This one though, oh, no, that one's pretty good too. Okay. But I think it's came along pretty decent. Yeah, I put all these down there for now. May have a new home for those in the next few days. Might do something else with that bottom drawer, I don't know yet. I'll see you guys in the morning so we can get back on that diesel and get that starter on. Old C10 bed on that truck or something. There's a cab, 2 cabs. Old 4Runner sitting in their yard. Not bad 4Runner. Back on this old 7.3 again. Let's see if we can get this top bolt out. When working on these things, this is all you need. You really just need a 15 millimeter, a 8 millimeter, a 17 millimeter, a snub nose wrench, and a 13 millimeter wrench. So when doing these, all you really need is a 15 millimeter, an 8 millimeter, and a 17 millimeter socket, snub nose ratchet for the top bolt, and a 13 millimeter wrench to loosen one of the connectors onto the starter. However, it didn't go that way for me because mine were really stuck and rusted. So I had to use some leverage with mine. Longer wrench on the 2 bottom bolts and a cheater bar to bust them loose. But we got them out, and now I'm gonna get that top bolt so we can pull the starter. So to show y'all, this thing's pretty corroded up in here. Those don't look like they're gonna be fun to get loose. But I'll figure it out. I finally got this top solenoid bolt to break loose. I'm gonna get it out the rest of the way so I can disconnect that and get that last bolt off of there. And then I'm gonna get the top bolt that's up in here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. Hard to see. I'll feel around up there, maybe I'll find it, but I know it's like right up above the starter solenoid. You just gotta love rust falling in your mouth. If you got a rusty vehicle, wear you some safety glasses so this crap ain't falling in your eyes. I got some on now, but I think we finally got this thing loose enough. We're gonna get that daggone rusty bolt off of there. Well, we got that bolt off of there. That one is a 15 millimeter on the starter solenoid to the battery. This last solenoid bolt is a 17 millimeter. If they're really rusty, can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Just break it loose and keep on cranking at it. It'll come out there eventually. And I just discovered there is no third bolt up here. Like somehow it just disappeared. So I hope it ain't been like this the whole time I've had this truck. But I feel an empty hole up there. Sorry, I can't really get my camera up in there to find exactly where it's at, but because I gotta hold the camera with one hand. It's hard to put my other hand up there to show you. And yes, I'm working on a road here in front of my house. So let's get these bolts out and get this daggone thing off, because I about got that last nut out of my way. That one's out. That wee little wire right there, I believe that's your 8mm that you need. So you'll need an 8mm, 15mm, and a 17mm to get this thing out of here. So this thing, there was no third bolt at the top. I don't know what happened to it, or if they might have changed it and put this in a long time ago and didn't put the third bolt in. I'm not sure. You can tell it's old and crusty, or maybe the other one got loose and fell out. I have to look before I put the new one on. Hopefully it's not like corroded inside the hole. It didn't feel like there was because I could get my finger in the hole, but we'll hook a battery up and see if it is actually stuck and not another problem. Teeth are definitely worn. Them last ones really ate up. Look at that. Compared to the other ones. She'll move. Just need to see if it's engaging, because it looks like it just got ate up right here compared to them other ones down around in here. Looks like these top ones are the problem. See what my flywheel looks like. Guess the flywheel's looking pretty decent. It's never bad chips or nothing. Now this right here is a problem. A big problem. Pretty sure it's a piece of my bolt in there. It's my damn luck, I guess. And now we can see yeah. I don't really see a bolt in there. I mean, it looks like it goes pretty deep, but there's definitely some crap in there. Hoping that ain't a bolt. Hard to really. Yeah, that looks like crap for sure. Figure out, I guess I could spray some stuff in there and see what that does. See if I can get that thing cleaned out and see where we can go from there. Just my luck. Well, we got a nice remanufactured one. So I believe we should be good once I get me an extra bolt put in there. Luckily the new one come with new nuts to go on there. And also the ground is a little different on this one. So this ground rusted out on me and broke off the other starter. So I'm trying to get this nut loose so I can get that off of there and get this new starter on. But so far, as usual, nothing goes the way I planned. I'm just going to snip this filler. Get them down. Take my little wire crimper and peel that copper back and put a new end on it. There's a new end on that. So let's get this new starter up there finally. Very tight space here. So let's see how well we can do this. I've done a lot of starters, but this one has to be the most pain in the ass one I've done. Just trying to finish tightening up bolts. They're tucked in tight little spots. All my wrenches are too big. I ain't got no room to do anything. It's been a pain in the butt. It's all on there. I just got two ground bolt and the top bolt to tighten up on that thing, and we'll crank her up tomorrow, get her fired up, and hopefully that's all, so I can finally start getting that truck back to work, making some money. So I finally got this daggone third top bolt tight. It's a pain in the butt, and I'll show you what you're going to need if you want to do this without all the fussing and bickering and getting mad. I'll show you what I found in my toolbox to use, because it's hard, especially if you're laying underneath it and you ain't got a lift or anything, and you're laying on the road like I am. It's hard to reach your hand up in there, find it, get it placed on it, because it's like tucked right over here in a very tight spot. So it's a pain in the ass. That's probably why there wasn't a nut up there when I took the old one out, because whoever might have put that one in there didn't want to deal with that top bolt anymore, and they just got fed up and left the bottom too. That's all I can guess. I found this little guy in the toolbox. He was just the right size where I could fit him up in there like this and crank it that way and have space and not too long, because all of my ratchets and wrenches were way too long to fit up in there right. And pushed all the way open, but see, that height wouldn't have worked, but where it turns sideways and it ratchets, I got up in there to get it tight. So this thing worked out very well. Finally got these batteries charged up. Let's see if this old girl starts. She sat all winter. So let's see what this old 7.3 does. Let's see. Wait, the starts off. Big difference from that old one, boy. Woo! See that smoke flowing out. Come rolling out, but now she's doing good. Well, the old diesel's back up running, ready to go. Finally get back to work with it. Feels good to have that thing going. I will tell you that top bolt on these starters are a pain in the rear. So make sure you find you something that's short enough to fit up in there with the socket, so you can tighten that thing. If any of you have any easier ways to get to that, leave it in the comments. I'm no mechanic. I mean, I work on all my own stuff, but I don't consider myself a certified mechanic or anything. I just know a lot of shit, and I work on a lot of shit. So that's about it. But if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe. Tap that bell for notifications when I put out new videos. Sorry this one was so short, but I figured I'd throw something quick since I ain't put anything up in a while. But I got some big projects coming, and I think y'all are gonna like them. So just stay tuned, please. Stay patient. I work for a living. I still work a regular job, all that kind of stuff. I'm not rich. So I get on here in my spare time to put videos on here when I can. So I'm doing the best I can. But I'll see you guys next time. Stay hustling.